We are in Los Angeles as the quarterfinals of the 2026 FIFA World Cup continue and the tournament prepares to depart the West Coast. We come to you with a clash between European heavyweights as Spain battle Belgium. Will the underdogs triumph, or will the reigning European champions be out of the semifinals? We've got all the action for you today, but first we pause, as always, for the national anthems. Romelu Lukaku gets us underway here between Spain and Belgium. The second quarterfinal in the FIFA World Cup is underway. Glad to have you with us here as we come to you from Los Angeles. And if you're thinking, hey, this stadium should look a bit bigger, quite a bit bigger, I would say take it up with EA. We're at Dignity Health Sports Park here today as these quarterfinals continue. France defeating Morocco 2-0 last night to move on and claim the first spot in the semifinals. They'll be taking on either England or Norway, but right now we go to the other side of the bracket as Spain battle Belgium. The Spaniard side with a 1-0 win over Portugal, Iberian rivals there in the round of 16. Cristiano Ronaldo exiting his last World Cup, or what he says will be his last World Cup, with that 1-0 loss. Although, if you were to ask me, never say never. Until he retires from club football, I wouldn't say the same about international. Lamine Yamal into the box now. Laporte got it for a moment. This is going to be deflected. And now another corner coming up for Spain as we see Luis de la Fuente watching from the sidelines. Led Spain on to triumph at Euro 2024. Now the European champions looking to become world champions for the first time in 16 years. Pedri. Guarci. Now Williams. Oh! Hits the post there. Just rolls past, and they had a chance there, but luck not on the side of Spain at the moment. Rodri to Llorente as Spaniards retake possession here. Mikel Oyarzabal advancing towards the box. Sends it to Dani Olmo. Rodri. Williams. Oyarzabal. Tielemans is going to get the interception. And Spain have controlled possession for practically the entirety of this match, relatively speaking at least. We've seen all the action happening in Belgium's side of the pitch, but the Belgians haven't really gotten a chance to advance and attempt to score on Spain. They're going to have that now as Lukaku sends it to Tielemans. Trossard, now to Kuiper. Llorente is there in the box to make the interception as Unai Simon will give the Spaniards a restart. Kubarsi sends it over to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal able to get through the gap here to send it to Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo now sends that right to the hands of Courtois. Stays along the ground there. Kuiper now to Trossard as Belgium look to make a move. Trossard. Now Kevin De Bruyne is going to just barely win the race, but Cucurella is there to clear the ball away from the box. Lamine Yamal now with the throw-in for Spain. Llorente to Kubarsi. Rodri. Oh, down goes Lamine Yamal. Now we're going to have a free kick for Spain here as we hit the halfway point of this match. 1 minute of stoppage time added on. Lamine Yamal to Rodri. Rodri to Olmo as we await the whistle here. Lamine Yamal into the corner. Oyarzabal. Olmo And a chance here. Courtois makes the save. That's not going to go out, but it will take us to halftime. 0-0 between Spain and Belgium after 45 minutes of action here in LA. Will the deadlock be broken in the second half? Stay tuned to Ultrasport to find out. World football jerseys are here. Support your nation and this channel in style with all new, all original designs available only in the Ultrasport store. Scan the QR code to shop now. And as we come back here, one thing I have to point out is that as that second half went off the air, they showed, sorry, the first half, as that first half went off the air, they showed the referees exiting the pitch, which is a telltale sign that there hasn't been that much action in this match so far. Both of these sides will be looking to change that and get the first strike of this quarterfinal, first and potentially the only, if they can lock down and ride for the next 90 minutes. Courtois is going to make the save there from Lamine Yamal. Ride for the next 45 minutes with that scoreline, or now it would be about 40. Ngoy to Trossard, Tielemans, and to Kuiper. Now Lukaku, into the air, over to De Kuiper. Cross, Llorente able to get in there. So it will be a corner kick for Belgium, which I believe is their first all day. Kevin De Bruyne sets up to take it. In the Belgian end, no less. Yellow, red, and black flags watching on and waving. But Kubarsi is going to take this one out of the box as he passes to Llorente. Olmo. Now Llorente and Lamine Yamal. Past the center of the pitch now. Williams towards Lamine Yamal. De Kuiper is going to get in there for the deflection, but Rodri will take it right back. Oyarzabal to Rodri. Lamine Yamal. And the Belgians with possession once more. De Bruyne edges in there to win the ball. Selemakers and Meunier. About 20 minutes to go in this second half. Still 0-0 between Spain and Belgium here at the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup. Pedri to Rodri. And now Tielemans to De Kuiper. Trossard trying to find a way through, gets past Lamine Yamal, but Spain really putting on pressure here. Trossard and De Bruyne. De Kuiper now moving towards the box, needs a cross. Llorente is going to step in with some aggressiveness, and Spain with the ball once again as we approach 10 minutes to go in half number 2. Extra time looming unless one of these sides can get a strike that will be remembered for decades, win or lose. Cucurella now to Williams Jr. About 5 minutes to go. Oyarzabal now looking for a cross, sends it to Williams instead. Meunier is just going to shove in there and take possession. Trossard from Tielemans. And how much time will we be getting added on to this one? 1 minute. Just 1 minute of stoppage time as Belgium advance, looking to make something happen here. They're not going to have enough time to do that, and we are going to ET. Extra time on the horizon here between Spain and Belgium in the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup. Stay tuned. After 90 minutes of action, it was still no results. I apologize for that mistake and any others I may have made today. Llorente is going to slide in there. De Kuiper goes down to the ground. An aggressive start for Spain, but Belgium are going to continue with possession here. Aggressive defense, I should say. Pedri to Cucurella. An aggressive offense for Belgium as well, advancing pretty quickly towards the Spanish goal, although the European champions are now going to work to move towards the other end here. Olmo to Ferran. That's going to be offside. Question is who? Was indeed Ferran. Just a foot over there. Offside has been something very controversial in this tournament. Offside and VAR and all of that. Croatia versus Portugal is what I am thinking of. What an ending that was back in the round of 32. Trossard. Now to De Kuiper. Just a few minutes remaining in the first half of extra time here. Kevin De Bruyne. Back foots it to Tielemans. Michel. Trossard and De Kuiper. Now advancing. Llorente is going to get in there and take possession. 1 minute of stoppage time added on. It quickly expires. And we move to the second half of extra time. Still 0-0 between Spain and Belgium. "15 minutes away from penalty kicks between Spain and Belgium here in the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup. Both of these sides will be trying to make something happen with the time they have left and prevent what is undeniably the most dramatic situation you can be in football. De Kuiper now will send it over to Vatican. Tielemans. Kuiper, now Trossard. Kuiper again. Spain putting on pressure. Raskin is going to try to find a gap, find a way through. Delco is pushed back by Cucurella. Got about 5 minutes now. To Kuiper. Tielemans. If anyone scores, it's going to be Belgium, although Pedri and Lamine Yamal are going to stop that from having much of a chance. And now Spain are going to look for a goal of their own as we come to stoppage time here. Lamine Yamal is going to have a semblance of a chance. But even with that, no avail. We are going to penalties after 120 minutes of action, goalless between Spain and Belgium. But now we will find out who moves through. Lamine Yamal, the wonder kid, to take the first penalty. Into the upper corner, past Courtois. 1-0 Spain. Lukaku now for Belgium. Stops right before he takes the shot. Bit of psychological warfare there. Straight shot, in it goes as Unai Simon dives. Ferran sends this into the hands of Courtois. Well, not into, towards. Deflection is successful. Vatican now. Straight shot. Belgium take the lead 2-1. Williams. Into the lower corner. 2-2. De Kuiper now for Belgium. Unai Simon looking for his first save of this shootout. It will not come here. And Belgium perhaps on the cusp of a major upset. Llorente. Saved! And now, to go ahead, to move into the semifinals, Tielemans with the crucial shot of all shots, 3-2. Straight shot in, Belgium upsets Spain. What an ending, what an ending, what a Hollywood ending here in Los Angeles. I believe that there's a fan who's jumped out onto the field, onto the pitch. That is how big this win is. Belgium move on in this World Cup. Spain, the European champions, forced to go home. What a shootout, what a day of football, and what an upset. Again, Belgium 4, Spain 2. The final score on penalties after 0-0 after 120 minutes. We thank you for tuning in to our World Cup coverage as we say goodbye, good night, and congratulations to Belgium.